So if you've clicked on this video, you probably own a trading Discord and you're wondering how exactly do I scale this to at least 100K per month, and at some point you want to hit $1 million in revenue, right? So you've probably come to the right video because my company, businessgrower.com, I don't know if you can see in the hoodie, just got those today, but we've been doing this for over a year, and our clients have made, one of our clients who's actually been in our little program has genuinely $1 million a month. I mean, in monthly recurring revenue. I believe it's on Whop. I'm not entirely sure, but all the other clients in general, added together, they make around 2.5 to 3 million a month. And there's hundreds of them at this point. So basically, it's going to walk you through exactly the 10 steps I would take if I wanted to build another $1 million trading Discord, which, you know, we actually do want to do. And then I'll walk you through the exact funnel we use and how we've systemized all these 3 steps. This is assuming that you already have a product up. So either you do live trading, maybe you do signals, maybe you do trade recaps, right? So we've had a ton of clients. The most successful one we found is live trading, and then it goes to signals, one-on-one access with you, trade recaps you take, etc. But let's get started. So the first step I'd ever take when I'm building a trading Discord, if you already have a product and you trade a specific strategy, maybe it's the 10 a.m. 4-hour PO3, or maybe it's IFGs, or some other strategy like supply and demand or SNR that can't really be named, just name it anyways. All right, so ICT did this really well. He's probably the best example of it. He built a massive brand around concepts, which he said were his, but really, if you dive deep, they're just renamed Wyckoff concepts, right? And this is what we call a unique mechanism. That actually just shows everything, but basically whatever strategy you trade, you can make it your own unique thing, and then that creates you as an authority in the space, and people will come to you to learn that specific strategy. So some of our clients like Ryan, so Dodgy, he's the IFG guy. So we built that. We've been building that brand for like over a year, and now if you want to go learn IFGs, you go to him. And there are people that like try and come steal that, like Hydra, for example, some other people. But in general, you want that sort of unique mechanism because that just massively boosts your brand. Jack has his PO3, right? So whatever strategy you trade, we had a client who currently does 100K per month. He didn't trade ICT. He didn't trade any strategy like that. He had his own strategy. He named it the EMS strategy, and his MMR just shot up 30K when he launched a lead magnet and just spent like 2 or 3 weeks building a brand around that unique mechanism. So this is super, super important. And honestly, the rest will just be like half as effective if you don't have a unique mechanism that you can build up. So number 2, once you already have your unique mechanism and it's up, you're starting to build that brand, now you need to actually use your content and collect the leads you get there using what we call HVCOs, which stands for high value content offers. You might also see this referred to as a lead magnet. It's basically just a super valuable asset you can give away in exchange for leads contact information, right? So if you don't already have content out, the reason why I put this as the second step is because honestly, once you build your unique mechanism, you should start already building up lead magnets or HVCOs that tie into your unique mechanism, teach people how to use it. A good example is like a rating guide. So if you trade IFGs like Ryan does, he has a IFG rating guide. He calls it the A+ IFG rating guide. And it basically just explains like which setups are A+, which setups are B+, which setups are C-, etc. And you just go full down that line. You can do checklists on what you need to see in your strategy to take that trade, etc. But just something super valuable that gets people more invested into your unique mechanism, and people will exchange their contact info in exchange for that so that you can pull them off platform, which I'll explain in a second. And now once you've got your HVCO up, now you're able to collect leads, actually pull their contact information, and then pull them off platform, right? So now the basics and the absolute essentials you should do is to optimize either your Discord or your Whop, whichever one you use for your community, actually for sales. It's almost like your landing page, and now temporarily after your HVCO collects their information, you redirect them to the Discord / the Whop, and as long as it's optimized for sales, you'll be doing okay, right? But the reason why this is essentials and not like fully built in with the funnel is because this is the bare bones essential you need to actually provide your service. And if it's optimized for sales, it'll be okay, right? Once you actually plug in the full authority Ascension funnel, which if you've watched our channel before, you know that's our proven system and how we've scaled all these trading communities to 100K per month, plus some even 1 million plus, right? But before all that, you just need to make sure where you actually provide your service is optimized, and when free members join, they can keep consuming your content, keep getting invested in your unique mechanism. Number 4, once you have your Discord, your Whop set up, and you actually are getting ready to start posting content using these lead magnets, you're going to need to set up your ManyChat automations and your landing pages for the HVCOs. All right, so you'll see here on our Authority Ascension funnel, our tiny little chart for it. Just breaking it down to the basics, you'll see this is right below the content. So this is right where you do your ManyChat automations. This is where you do your link in bio page, sending people to your lead magnets, and then you'll have the full nurture web, is what I call it, right down here. So super easy. We have a video on it if you want to watch that. Landing pages, we run them on our own software, but you can also use ClickFunnels. Number 5, now when you're getting ready to actually start posting content, you don't want to be posting lifestyle content. You don't want to be competing with Andrew Tate. You don't want to be competing with TJR, because unless you genuinely have just like a Bugatti Chiron in your front door, or like 5 different Rolls Royces, 5 like a fucking Pagani, whatever, you're not going to be able to compete with them in the lifestyle. And even if you could, it's just not the best way to build a trading Discord from the startup, right? It might be the best way to build Tate University or university.com, whatever. But if you specifically want to be doing a trading Whop, you need to be posting, very, very specific educational trading content based on your specific unique mechanism, because when people come and when they're unprofitable traders, they're looking at content, they're looking for almost like that silver bullet, and your unique mechanism will be that for them. So you get them invested in your unique mechanism, then you can bring them into your Discord, actually teach them how trading works. They'll pay you throughout all of it. That's how you print. But now you need to research these content creators. One I'll give you is Jack Trades. You can also search up Colin Jones. These are both our clients who have been absolutely killing it. Jack, about in September, he was at, I think, like 4K or like 10K followers or something. And it's insane that now he's at 60, but you can see he does our specific content style, which we do have a video on, by the way. Just head, face cam, chart, or chart, face cam, doesn't matter the orientation, explaining his specific strategy, which for him is a 10 a.m. 4-hour PO3. So he's teaching what fair value gap to use based on that unique mechanism, right? And so he might mention it. I know Colin, I'll show you guys Colin so that you can go to their pages and steal them. Colin was on 14K when we started with him. It's insane that now he's at 70K. It's only been like 3, 4, or 5 months. But he'll make videos like, if I had to use one strategy for the rest of my life, this would be it. And then I believe he trades, the 3-step strategy. So that's his unique mechanism. You need to build one of those, and then you need to be creating content like those guys if you want to apparently blow up like them, the 60, 70K followers. And we have some over hundreds of thousands. Now that you have that content style down, or at least you're trying to get that content style down, by the way, we do have resources like the Viral Trading Content Checklist, which is basically a full checklist, which each little check will mark one step towards a viral video, right? And all the best videos we've seen from our clients doing this style of content, they've checked each single box, like obviously not physically, but their video checked every single box, so you can use that. But now you want to do more. So what you already have is working, and if it's not already working for you, you've seen it work with a ton of our clients. I mean, the transformation when they switch to this content style is genuinely ridiculous. So you want to just be doing more of it, especially since when you do more of it, you actually improve at doing it. So we recommend posting at least 1 to 3 times per day across all platforms. So one per day is not that hard. It's a 60-second reel, 90-second reel maybe. 3 times per day if you really, really, really want to be growing. So when Jack, when Colin, when Dodgy were really, really scaling up, like breaking out, you could say, They were posting 3 times per day. And then you make 3 reels a day, and then you cross-post it across all platforms. You cross-post it on YouTube, then you cross-post it on TikTok, you cross-post it on Twitter if you want, Facebook, and you end up with like 18 posts of you going everywhere per day. All right, so with that 1 to 3 times per day, I would end up making around 30 to 90 short form reels per month. Now, short form is going to be your main source of traffic. It's awesome for just getting a ton of people, and it's honestly really hard once you really get the educational style down and you have a TAM as big as trading. It's hard not to get like 1,000, 2,000 views a video. And if you post 30 to 90 short form reels a month, you're going to have 1 or 2, like one of our examples, Savvy B Trades. Fine, there he is. So he'll have some of these reels, like he might not pin them, but yeah, you'll have some reels that just blow up to like 50, 100, 500K, and that will just get you a ton of traffic. That's why you have to make sure, by the way, that you have your HVCOs, you have your landing pages set up, so that when you do get a video that blows up and you do get people actually claiming your HVCOs, you have something behind it, and you have an HVCO in general, so that you can collect 1,000, 2,000 emails. And once you set up your email automations, you can convert a lot of those people. But before you set up the email automations, and before you set up that full funnel and the nurture web and everything, you need long form content. All right, so we recommend at least 2 to 7 long form posts a week, and I know that's a lot. A lot of people can do just like 1 a week. To be honest, for us, and for a lot of our clients, long-form content isn't hard. You can do like a backtesting video where you just spend an hour or 2 backtesting, just post a session. Obviously, you have to frame it evergreen, but just stuff that's super educational, still based on your strategy, and stuff that basically people could watch and be like, wow, that guy's legit, right? You want to build yourself as an authority, as a trusted authority, more of that matter. And then this long form content you're going to put inside of the email automation. So when people claim your HVCOs, they get into your email automations. You want to be able to link these long form content videos and also be able to pitch right after. So like day 1, you might send them a long form video where you do back testing or something showing how insane your strategy is. And then day 2, you might do another piece of nurture content, but with a pitch attached to it. So maybe you send them a VSL or something like that. And that just ties into number 8, which is build your email automations with nurture content and pitches. Again, just no matter what you do, whether it's in the Discord, whether it's an email, if you collect phone number, you always want to continuously send them content that'll actually nurture them, get them tied into your specific unique mechanism, and tie pitches into them. All right, so maybe at the end of the YouTube video, you can send them to a landing page with your VSL, which is like a book a call to a high ticket, or you could send them to a VSL for the low ticket where they can just buy instantly for $99 a month, or some sort of free trial. And in these nurture content pitches and in the emails and in your SMS automations, you can basically send them to different lead magnets where they get thrown back in the cycle. And the reason why we call it a nurture web is because all of these channels, all of the Discord, all the email, all the Instagram, all the SMS, they'll all send like around to each other, and eventually all your content ties into each other and creates a massive web that people go through and just nurture themselves into buying your shit. And with that, you basically just build the 7-11-4 rule, which if you've seen this channel before, you know all about. Google made a rule, or Google did a study where they found that on average to turn a cold lead into a buyer, it takes 7 hours of content across 11 different touch points, so 11 different emails, 11 different YouTube videos, just all of those conglomerated into 11 in 4 different platforms. So you can do on YouTube, on Instagram, on email, on Discord, on a sales call, SMS, whatever, just at least 4, almost like you're omnipresent. And you want to build up that 7 hours across 11 different touch points in 4 different locations with your leads through either organic or paid retargeting. So when you collect their emails from these HVCOs, you can put it into ad platforms like YouTube example, or YouTube for example, or TikTok for example, where basically you can take their interests, you can see that they've visited your site and create them as an audience in your ads manager and hit them with your content on other platforms. That's paid retargeting. Through organic retargeting, If, let's say, you posted a reel on Instagram, you collected their email there, you sent them to your YouTube videos through not only the Discord, but also through your email automations, YouTube will see that they watched that full video, see that they like that kind of content, and then automatically retarget them with your organic content. And that's massive for building that 7 hours across 11 different touch points in 4 different locations. And it's crazy for building your trust with the lead and your authority just in the space. And in essence, that is actually how you convert people from social media, how you build yourself up as an authority, how you build a massive following, and now you're that guy of that strategy, and then how you actually monetize it. All right, so all of these you have to tie your product in. But number 10, now you might be at like 50, 100K per month, and if you really want to level up, you want to get to those multi-six-figure months where you're doing 200K, 500K, even up to $1 million, which some of our clients do, you need to be building out your full product suite with your cross-sells and upsells. So this can be what we call belief-breaking low tickets, where you can sell almost like an HVCO for $17, where they buy it and it just breaks all their beliefs on like, dude, trading's super hard, or just any negative belief that might stop someone from purchasing your higher programs. In that low ticket, you can build out way more HVCOs. You always want more low ticket and HVCO entries where people from social media, it's a really low cost to entry into your product suite, where they basically just get cross-sold and upsold there. All right. And you can also build out your mid-ticket programs, your high-ticket programs. And when you build those out, that's where the real money is made. Low ticket, it can easily get you a very, very consistent, and that's the awesome thing. It's so consistent because you're diversified with so many leads. You can have a very consistent 50, 100K per month, just consistently rolling into your bank account. But if you want those really, really big months, you want to be doing webinars to your mid-ticket programs. You want to make a book a call via cell funnel with ads running to it to a high-ticket program. And basically, once you figure out organics plus ads, your organic will make ads so much cheaper. You can pay more to acquire customers. And since you have that full product suite, your LTV is going to be so much higher than like any generic trading coach out there. And you basically just have a massive, automatically cash flowing business that just makes you more money as you scale ads or as you do more content. So if you're interested in that, we actually did systemize this entire system. It's called the Authority Ascension Funnel. We run all of our clients through this, and that's how they make so much money. There's going to be a link in the description. It's going to be the first video. I'm going to break down this entire chart for you and how you can get it plugged into your business by us. We'll build it in your business for you. So just go watch that video and then book a call in that video's description if you want us to just do it now.